メール届いた。
クリスティーナ、お前はメールを2通送ったのか？
ううん、送ったのは1通だけ。
マユシーも見たよ。本当に1通だった。
しかし2通受信しているぞ。
そうね、一つの文章だったのに分割されてる。
ちなみにこの文章の意味は？
自分で調べれば。
そうだったか？確かにこちらも2つに分割されているな。
何が原因なのかしら。
ゼリーマンと関係があるかもしれない。
でもマユシーはね、どうして5日前に届いたかの方が気になります。
確かに前に送った時も5日前に届いてたわよね。
そうだか。
じゃあさもっとじゃんじゃん送ってみようよ。
よし、ラボメンよ、全員配置につけい。
また始まった。
これより D メール実験を可能な限り連続で行う。ダルはペケロッパにて電話レンジカッコ仮の監視、調整、情報収集。助手はメールを打ち続けろ。さまざまなパターンの文章を試せ。日本語、英語、全角半角、絵文字、内容は問わん。
マヨシーは？
マユリには買い出しを命じる。とりあえずバナナを買ってきてくれ。金はこの法王院教魔が出す。
オカリン太っ腹だね。
じゃあ岡部はレンジのドアの開け閉めね。
いや、上司の判断は的確だ。おそらく D メール製品の鍵はレンジのドアを開けるタイミングにかかっている。
あ、いや、冗談で言ったんだけど。
レンジのドアの開け閉め、この法王院教魔に任せるがいい。
神のごとき正確さと修羅のごとき大胆さ、
そして女性を扱うかのごとき繊細さを持って開け閉めしてやろう。
オカリンエッチ。
なお、本作戦はトップシークレットである。
誰にも漏らしてはならない。いいな。
では作戦名を発表する。
作戦名とかいらないから始めましょう。
なんだと。
どうぞ休んでて。私はもうちょっとやってみるから。
謝りに行った方がいいかも。そういや、マキセクリスって来てんの？
おう。知り合いなのか？
昨日が初見。
初見？あ、なるほど。初めて会ったにしてはやたら敵意をむき出しにしていなかったか？
支援だよ。
お、個人的な恨みがあるということか。しかし
まあね、
何かあったのか？
直接はないかな。
間接的というとどういうつながりだ？なんなら俺がクリスティーナに話をつけてもいい。
別にいいって。
もしかして単なる逆恨みだったりするのか？
もうしつこい。岡部倫太郎さ、私のことより店長に謝りに行かなくていいの？
失礼する。
おい、岡部。おめえ一体上で何やってんだ？
実は世紀の実験中でしてね。すなわち人類の科学史を塗り替えるタイム。
おめえらのお遊びのことはどうでもいいんだよ。このビルのオーナーは俺。分かってんのか？結構ボロいビルだからよ。おめえらがガタガタ揺らすと壁にひびでもできるんじゃねえかと俺は気が気じゃねえわけ。
ミスター・ブラウンよ。まさかこのビル耐震偽装物件ではなかろうな。
だったらどうなんだよ。ちゃんと補強工事はした。だがな、いくらなんでもおめえらは揺らしすぎだ。
このビルの一つや二つ崩壊したからなんだというのです。
あ？
我らが行っている実験は何でも言うが人類の科学史、いや人類の歴史そのものを塗り替えるような壮大な内容なのです。
Is it on now? Yay, there it goes. Holy cow, why did it do that? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Posture check done. Everything's good. My mic decided to shut itself off. I'm still using the old laptop, so still need to do some setups with the new laptop. But we're streaming until we lose power, and then we're gonna try to stream until, you know, hopefully power comes back up and we can start streaming again. All right, now you can hear me, and I'm about to sneeze. Nope, 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 not sneezing. Good. Said countless times before, our current experiment is of vital importance to human history of science. No, the history of human civilization itself.
このビルをあと10年延命させるよりよほど意義のあるものだ。
It's more important than prolonging this building's lifetime for another 10 or so measly years. Cool beans. How you doing? Oh yeah, I should. Yeah, I should change that. Get my Steins gate on. Hmm. I don't know what I do with it. That's bizarre. Well, I'm sorry I was like using up the brake. Okay. There. We should be all set now. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. It was kind of weird because it was recognizing my microphone for Discord, but it wasn't recognizing my microphone for Streamlabs. But I did do a huge update with Streamlabs, so it might have something to do with it. Building starts shaking as soon as I finish speaking. Flakes of concrete start falling from the ceiling. The 42-inch CRT images goes to static. Damn it, Taro. What are you doing? I thought I told you to stop the experiments. Okabe! He's glaring at me. The ceiling is falling, you dumbass. Some got in my ramen. What are you gonna do about it, huh? No more shaking. Or I'll raise your rent by 10,000. What if you raise it 10,000 yen? We're ruined. Leave it to me, Mr. Braun. On my honor, I swear there won't be any more shaking today. With that, I race out of Braun's tube workshop. Christina, stop the experiments at once. And I burst in, I find 3 of them in the middle of lunch. Yuri has a juicy chicken number 1. Tara has a convenience store box lunch. Akirazu is eating a cup of noodle with a fork. Sorry, Okaran. Mayushi tried to warm up some chicken. Accidentally put it through reverse rotation and then it started sparking. I see. I sent you an email. Did you get it? Your sarcasm's not appreciated, Christina. You know as well as I that my phone is still attached to the phone wave, name subject to change. disconnect my phone from the phone wave. Name subject to change while grinding my teeth. One more, please.
ふざけるな。ミスターブラウンに睨まれるのは俺なのだぞ。
I'll screw you out. I'm the one who has to deal with Mr. Braun.
5日も前に忠告したのに。
But I gave you 5 days advance notice. Well, yeah, the timestamp is from 5 days ago, but was he mad?
殺意の波動
Yeah, I could feel his killing aura. Tara turns pale, but the two girls don't seem to care. They know not the wrath of Mr. Braun. Ignorance is
と
bliss.
にかく今日はこれ以上の実験は中止だ
Anyway, no more experiments today.
実験のデータは十分取れた。
At least we got some good data. And Kirazu hides her mouth with her hands and she yawns.
さすがに眠くて辛くなってきたし、髪もパサパサだし。
I'm dead
シャ
tired.
ワーを浴びてゆっくり眠りたい。
I'm dead tired. My hair's dried out. And I want to take a shower and go to sleep. I sigh. Take the box lunch out of the convenience store bag. It's cold, so I toss it in the foam wave, name subject to change, and set the timer normally.
シャワーならここにもあるよ。バスタブはないんだけどね。シャワー室っていうのかな。
If you want to take a shower, there's no one here.
使ってるよね。
It doesn't have a bath though. Okurin always uses it.
なんか汚そう。
It's probably filthy.
お世辞にも綺麗なシャワー室とはいえ。このビル自体がボロいか。
I'd be lying if I called it clean. This entire building is in shambles.
そもそも岡部と同じシャワー室を使うなんてお断り。
5 days. That's the one she just sent. Oh, I didn't send any to myself.
気持ちはわかる。
I understand, nobody blame you. If you don't use it,
もっとも
of course, since the 3 of us stayed up all night, we're pretty smelly. Hee hee hee.
まあ
Even the sweltering heat and the fact that we kept the windows closed all night. I bet this place is smelling pretty rank right now.
だから食べ終わったら帰るわよ。
And that's why I'm going back to my hotel once I finish eating. Kirisu serves her cup of noodle indignantly. I brought them at her request. She was raised in America, yet she likes cup of noodle. Strange.
高級ホテルでセレブ気分のバス俺も連れて行ってほしいと思った。
Celebrity bath time at a high-class hotel. I want to come too.
お断りします。
Not a chance.
マユシーも行ってみたいな。
Ayushi wants to come too.
まゆりさんなら歓迎する。
You can come anytime, Ayushi-san.
本当？ありがとう。
Really? Thank you. Take my warm food out of the microwave and take a fresh bottle of Dr. P out of the fridge and join in on lunch.
ねえねえオカル、前から不思議だったんだけどね、ご飯食べながらどうして炭酸ジュース
Okaran, I always been wondering, why do you drink soda while you eat? Does it make it taste better?
特に疑問を持った覚えはないぞ。
I don't really see a problem. Me neither.
そうね。私も不思議には思わない。
Same, I didn't give it a second thought. Yeah?
まゆりがおかしいんだろう。食事と炭酸飲料の組み合わせなど普通だ。
You're acting weird, Mayuri. It's normal to drink soda while eating. It's normal, duh.
異論はない。
No objections.
みんながおかしいんだよ。
No way, you guys are the weird ones. Well, I'm a pure Dakabergen. Daru loves cola like your typical fat otaku. Kirisu lives in America, home of soda. So I admit our opinions are biased. That doesn't matter right now.
オペレーションウルドの実験成果について
Now let's discuss Operation Erd's progress. Operation Erd.
そういえば昨日はどこぞの助手のせいで作戦面を披露できなかったのだったな。昨日夜から今日にかけて行われた D メールの連続送信実験、それがオペレーションウルドであり、
Alright. Thanks to a certain assistant, I didn't have a chance to present the operation code name yesterday. Heed me. These DML experiments are all part of Operation Erd.
実験の成果はあった。
The experiments have been fruitful. She interrupts me again.
D メールについて少なくとも何ができるのかは分かったから。
At the very least, we learned what we could do with emails. Hope you had a good break. I should still be here. Hopefully. If I don't crash. Try not to let work get you down. Always thank you for stopping by. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Iris replaces her empty noodle cup on the table and then retrieves a whiteboard from the development room. The rest of the she scribbles on the whiteboard and tries to put it up against the wall.
とまあこんな感じ。補足や反論は？
That about sums it up. Anything to add? None especially. She summarized the vital parts. Here's her mouth half open with in a blank stare she clearly doesn't
D メール
understand.
では最大で英文36文字か。日本語文18文字しか送れないというのは不便だな。改善したい。
Email can be at most 36 English characters or 18 Japanese characters long. That makes the experimentation difficult. So we'll want to improve on that first. Furthermore, each email is split into 12 character segments. If you send 36 characters, you'll get 3 12-character emails. If you try to send more, everything after the 36 character disappears. But we figured out how to control when it arrives. That's pretty cool, right? It's pretty good, right? That we can only send it in 1 hour increments. We can control how far back the emails go by using the microwave's timer.
発見しただけで満足してたら無意味。原理を突き止めないと。ここに書いたのは現象として確認できたものでしかない。
Observation is enough. We need to find the underlying principle. What I've written here is nothing but verified phenomena.
原理の究明か。確かにそれが分からなければ真にタイムマシンを作
The
る。
underlying principle. You're right. It's not a complete time machine until we understand how it works.
6文字 ×3 しか送れないのは何が原因だ？
What could be the reason for the character limit? Tyra and Kurosaki remain silent. Suddenly Mayuri, who's been staring at the ceiling in confusion until now, raises her hand.
唐揚げやバナナはゲル揚げとかゲルバナになっちゃって、でもお塩はゲル塩にはならなかったんだよね。
Chicken and bananas become gel chicken and gel bananas, but salt doesn't become gel salt, right? So much gel. Turning to Miure, the refrozen chicken has indeed become jellified when she tried eating it. Kirisu's prediction was right.
で、D メールは18文字まではちゃんと送れて、19文字以上は消えちゃうんだよね。
You can send 36 characters in an email, but everything past that disappears, right?
きっとね、大きなものとかたくさんは送れないんじゃないかな。
So I think maybe you can't send big things or a lot of small things.
もしかしてそのカーブブラックホールが
Maybe the curved black hole.
カーブラックホールね。
It's curved black hole.
カーブブラックホールが
Curved black hole.
だからカーブラ
Curved
ッ
black
クホール。
hole.
ブラックホールの穴が
Black hole.
ついんだよ。
is too tight. He says one more thing. Says that one more time. Starting from hole.
穴がきっついの。
The hole is too tight. Outrageous.
言わせているんじゃないや、ホダル。
Stop making her say stuff like that. Mary's firing, so he's a prey for Daru's perversions. It drives me crazy.
穴がきつい。
The hole is tight, huh?
あながち間違ってないかも。
Maybe not entirely wrong.
おそらくセルンのタイムマシンと同じ原因ね。リフターの調整がうまくできてないから完全には得意点を裸にできず、そのせいで遅れる容量が限定される。
Maybe we have the same problem Stern has with their time machine. Since they can't fully control the lifters, they can't make the singularities perfectly naked, which limits how much they can send. Anyway, 6 Japanese or 12 English characters comes out to 12 bytes. English characters are half the width, so they use 1 byte, but full width Japanese characters use 2.
バイト？キロバイトじゃなくて？
Bytes, not kilobytes. So, Nakashi is bad with computers.
そうなのか、ジョッシュ。
Is that so, assistant?
うるさいな。バイトなんて単位は最近見ないから確認しただけよ。
Shut up. I don't see things measured in bytes nowadays, so I was just making sure. By the way, 1 kilobyte is 1024 bytes. 1 byte is 8 bits. Email isn't just comprised of text, it's more of that. Like the sender is receiving an email address, the header, and various other things. So roughly speaking, we can send data in 3 batches of 12 bytes. Then, by the way, I don't know if using the subject changes
確かに
anything.
唐揚げやバナナをデジタルデータに換算したところで12バイト程度のサイズになるとは思えん。
Pretty sure that chicken and banana have to be larger than 12 bytes. How do you measure a banana in bytes anyway?
塩は一つ一つが小さいから12バイト以下と換算された可能性がある。
質量が大きいと超重力に押しつぶされるっていうこと？
So large banana gets crushed by supergravity.
質量ではないかもしれん。
This may not be the issue here. Data doesn't have mass.
いずれにせよ得意点を裸にできていない時点でイベントホライゾンを通過せざるを得なくなる。
In any case, since the singularity isn't naked, the object is forced to pass through the event horizon.
そのイベントホライゾン内では空間と時間の入れ替わりの影響でリング上得意点に到達した被験者は超高速に達しているから。
Inside the event horizon, space and time switch places, causing the subject that arrived at the ring singularity to reach ultra high speeds.
超重力により押しつぶされて破
Data
壊
is
された
crushed
デ
and
ータが
destroyed by supergravity and is shot out the black hole
ゼリーマンの出来上がりだ。
as a jelly man.
でも質量が小さければ通り抜けられるとも思えない。どっちにしろ超重力の中を抜けないといけない
Even
の
a
よ。
small mass has to pass through supergravity. How does it emerge
穴が
unscathed?
きついのならば注入する電子を増やせばいい。
So the hole is too tight, then just inject more electrons.
そんな簡単な問題とは思えない。セルンだってその方法は試したはず。なのに実験開始から9年経っても解決できていない。
I don't think it's as simple as that. I mean, I'm sure Stearns tried that already, and yet they haven't gotten any results after 9 years of experiments. Maybe.
単純に電子の量を増やせばいいってわけでもない
It's not as simple as increasing the flow of electrons. I see.
そもそもセルンではリフターがあるけど電話レンジの場合
Stern has a lifter, and I don't know what the phone wave is filling the same role, much less adjusting it.
調整以前の問題
You have the
リフター
point.
に変わるものが何なのか
We don't know what acts
そ
as
れ
a
は
lift,
少
as
な
a
くとも
lifter.
その代替物の効果によ
We
り
know
リン
now
グと
it's
書い
how
て
he created a path.
36バイトプラスアルファ
By
の
not sending
トリケコの
approximately
道が作られている
36 bytes of data through Ring of Singularity.
よくわかんないよ。
I don't get it. Mayuri finishes her chicken and looks up at us in confusion.
リング上得意点の入り口である内側のイベントホライゾン魔王城の門に
Think of it like a big RPG. The Ring of Singularity is the entrance to the End Horizon, it's the gate of the Demon Lord's castle.
魔王城
The Demon Lord? Hundreds of soldiers attack the heavily fortified Demon Lord's castle gate. Soldiers that can use magic called lifters to force the gate open, but they can only keep it open for a moment before it closes. During that moment, only 12 soldiers can break through. Soldiers can use lifter magic 3 times. 36 soldiers who make it through the gate return triumphantly as heroes who slew the Demon Lord. But the soldiers who are left behind are imprisoned by the Demon Lord's minions and are taken to the castle prison cells and turned into slimes. Heroes save them after defeating the Demon Lord, but unfortunately they go home as slimes.
スライムになって帰ってきた騎士さんたちがゼリーマンなんだね。
So the soldiers who went home as slimes are jellymen,
だが例外もある
but there's an exception. Soldiers can combine into a super soldier with the strength and size of 100 ordinary soldiers. Super soldier has the power to defeat the Demon Lord alone. Since his body's too strong, he can't pass through the gate, even when it's opened by lifters. So deprived of his magic effectiveness, the weakened super soldier is seized by the Demon Lord's underlings and sent home in defeat as a giant slime. Combining soldiers, that's just silly.
図体が大きすぎてはダメだという例えだ
To illustrate that the object can't be too big.
なるほど。すごくわかりやすかったよ。
I get it, it's really easy to understand.
そう
It is? It's a dumb metaphor, but I guess it works. At least explanation for why things are getting jellified.
全てマユリのヒントのおかげだな
And it's all thanks to Mayuri's hint.
マユシーは役に立った。
Mayushi was helpful?
ああいいひらめきだったぞ
Yes, great insight, Mayuri.
よかっ
Yay.
でもまだ仮説よ。それが証明されたわけじゃない。
But it's still a hypothesis. It hasn't been proven. I'm going to take a little quick break. I'll be right back. Yeah, back. Actually, I should probably make some more tea. Be right back again. Could you prove it with human experiments like CERN?
岡部と橋田さんが被験者として志願してくれるなら喜んで実験してあげるけど。
Okabe, as a non-volunteer, as step subject, I'd happily experiment on you. Human experimentation sounds kind of dirty, if you know what I mean. But I refuse. I'd rather play the doctor than the subject.
右に同じ。いや、性的な意味でという部分は同意しないが。
Same here, and no, not in the way, and not in the way he's implying. Hey. Just so happy to be streaming. And I'm not like trying to keep my head down or anything like that streaming. I'm just trying to like, maybe I am keeping my head down. 'Cause last year was very scary actually. And well, this time last year, like right at this time last year, I was really gearing up for a lot of things. I had live 2D going. I just started, putting in the rigging for my black and white model that I was going to be doing. I was trying to figure out how, because my model has a duckbill, and I was trying to figure out how to make the duckbill move more like a mouth, and that's where I was at. I was streaming in anticipation for the my debut. I was using the current Q model as kind of like my placeholder. And I was, really experimenting with the PNG tubing. And then the suspension happened, then the charges against me, and like it was just awful. And it was so crazy that I didn't even think it was real. Wasn't until they told me that I should get a lawyer. I don't know if I was close to being arrested, but it definitely felt that way. But my suspension could have turned into a permanent ban. And that started on Christmas Eve, so it literally like one day away, it all came crashing down. So I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow or not, because of it. But after that I went completely, all in on YouTube, and was posting YouTube videos all the time, including the videos of, because I was running simul streams. And I never would have guessed it. Like, here I would be, the same model, not a debut model. I have the same exact model, and still a PNG tuber, but I'm playing Steins. I never would have guessed that. Water's heated up. Let's get this. Alright, I'm back. Let's just get back into the game. I'm getting kind of emotional because of I was going to draw, and I was going to do a naughty nice list, and I think I even had it up, but I didn't get a lot of interest in it. So, and I got DMs from people who don't follow me and I don't know and stuff like that, and I was kind of telling them, yeah, sure, you can be a part of it, but better if we get to know each other, right? Baka. Sassy baka. Kirsten gives us a cold stare and shrugs her shoulder in exasperation.
何度も言うけど、問題はあの電話レンジのどこにリフターに代替する機能があるのかっていうこと。
As I keep saying, the real problem is what the phone wave uses as a lifter.
それともう一つ、なぜ時間帯によって放電現象やゼリーマン化が起きたり起きなかったりするのかだ。
And the other thing, how come the discharge phenomenon and jellification only happens during certain time frames? We may not understand everything, but we've perfected the art of demelling. Isn't that our final answer?
過去にメールを送れるってすごいことだよね。
Sending mail to the past is amazing, isn't it? 222. Though I guess it's not a real time machine unless we can send people to the past.
それをやろうとしてセルンほどの研究機関が失敗し続けている。タイターの予言によると完成まであと24年かかるんだっけ。
And even if CERN has failed to send humans, though, if you believe what Tudor says, it won't be another, what, 24 years? Where there's a true time machine? That's coming up, isn't it? I want to do when Tudor goes to the past. So 34, so 12 years from now, which is kind of funny because it's only allowing 12 bits, 12 bytes, 12 bytes to go through. 8 bits each. So is that 96? So this takes place in 2010, and they're saying that it won't be 24 years before there's a true time machine. But they really mean 14 years. That's what they mean, is 24 years, that's 34. So 12 years from now. The answer, Kara's used to ask the question with a no.
確かに今の俺たちでは物理的なタイムマシンは無理かもしれんな。セルに比べて金も施設も足りない。
Physical time travel is impossible for us now. At the moment, we lack the funds and the facility available to
しか
solve.
し俺たちはそれでもタイムトラベルを実現させた。データを過去へと送ったのだ。
And yet we realized a form of time travel. We've sent data to the past. It is technically a time machine.
この電話レンジはもっとちゃんと検証するべきね。
Nobody said a time machine had to have
把握しないと。
people in it. To investigate the phone way further, we need to understand what's going on. I have some fun ideas how to use D-mail.
気持ちはわかるが今日は無理だ。もしまたビルを揺らしたらミスター・ブラウンから最後通告を出されるだろう。
I know how you feel, but we can't today. If we shake this building again, Mr. Brown, surely you're going to blow a gasket. We raise the rent and kick us out of the lab.
詳細な検証は明日以降に行う。だが、これだけは宣言させてくれ。
We can start experimenting again tomorrow, but this I will declare now. I step onto the couch and look at each lab member in turn.
靴脱がなきゃ汚れちゃうよ。
本日、今日って何日？2010年8月2日は人類史にとって永遠に記憶に残る日となるであろう。なぜなら今日この日、我ら未来ガジェット研究所はタイムマシン開発に成功したからである。
It's not the first. CERN beat us.
そもそも開発したとは言えない。偶然使えるようになっただけ。
And you can't even say we developed it. It happened by accident.
助手はセレンディピティという言葉を知らないらしいな。ペニシリンに X 線にダイナマイト。その他多くの偉大な発明は偶然から生まれたのだぞ。
Seems that my assistant doesn't know the meaning of the words serendipity, penicillin, X-ray machines, dynamite. These inventions and more were all born from coincidence.
それはそうだけど。
I guess.
でもクリスちゃんってタイムマシンなんてないやーいって
And Nobel, who invented
今
dynamite,
はあるって認
started
め
the
てるん
Nobel
だね。
Peace Prize. But Christian, you said before time machine doesn't exist, right? But now you admit they do?
今のところは認めざるを得ないってだけ。原理を究明していけば、もしかしたらタイムマシンとは似ても似つかないまがいものかもしれない。
Just that I have to admit it for now. To investigate how the phone wave works, it might turn out to be something that only seems like time travel.
けっ、どいつもこいつも俺の堂々たる宣言に敬意すら払わんとは。
Does nobody have any respect for my grand declaration?
人類史上初の、いや、史上2番目かもしれないが、タイムマシン開発の栄誉、この俺が独り占めしても後で文句を言わないことだな。
Don't complain if I take all the credit for inventing the first, second, whatever time machine in human history.
今日の第66回円卓会議は以上だ。解散。
66 Roundtable Conference ends here. Dismissed. Wait, that was a roundtable conference? I didn't know that. And it's even the 66?
円卓だろうがなんだろうが、どうでもいいわ。
Who cares which kind of table it is? Tracy gets up from her chair and stretches.
帰ってシャワー浴びて寝る。
I'm gonna go back to my hotel, take a shower, and sleep.
マヨシーはもうすぐバイトなのです。
She has to go to work soon. I'm incredibly tired too. Let's just sleep today. But when I lie down, I find myself unable to sleep, so part of me is still frightened by the dark secrets we've uncovered. Curiosity and excitement are too much to bear. I built a machine that can send emails to the past. It's like a dream, but it's real, and it's ours. Start thinking of ways to use it. My imagination spreads out to infinity. Driving glass fetches the fear from my mind. I'm standing in absolute darkness. How long have I been here? I can't remember. I can't move. Can't feel. Can't see.
何もないんじゃない。
No, not empty. Voice resounds in the blackness, as if whispering in my ear, as if screaming from far away, as if dozens of people around me are speaking at once. Who am
こ
I?
こはイベントホライゾンを超えた場所。
Or beyond the event
時間
horizon?
と空間の役割が入れ替わった場所。
Time and space switch places. Suddenly the darkness is dispelled. An ocean of stars fills the heavens. The sight is breathtakingly beautiful. However, one point in space lacks stars. I notice that point. I stare at that point. My body starts to fall. I'm falling through a sea of stars. No, not falling. Being pulled. Pulled into a rift of utter darkness, which not even light can escape. And in an instant, my conscience is exceeding the speed of light. Stars flash past. Like extremes that it can't be. Nothing can move faster than the speed of light.
あんたは
Turn
移動なんてして
predicted
いない。
theory of relativity. You aren't moving. That voice again. Comes from behind, overtaking my faster light consciousness. Same time, it seems to lie in wait at my destination. Why do I hear Christina's
あ
voice?
んた
You
移
aren't
動なん
moving.
てしていない。言った
Same
はず。
words.
ここでは空間と時間の役割は
Remember
入れ
what
替
I
わってい
said.
る。
Here, space and time switch places.
あんたは空間を移動することはで
You
きない。
can't move through space.
あんたの時間が延々と
Your time is stretching
引き
out
伸ばさ
into
れているのよ。
eternity. Blue Hope, hey! How are you? It's good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. I can hardly breathe. Feels like something is crushing my body.
あんたの1秒は私には永遠となる。
1 second for you, an eternity for
遠
me.
くから観測している私にはあんたは停止
Observe
して
you
いる
from
よ
a
うにしか見
distance.
え
I
ない。
see you as a still object. I fall. I'm pulled to the depths of the darkness. Or perhaps the end of the universe. Could be the beginning of the universe, too. Even beyond the speed of light, I'll never reach it. I'm looping. No, that's not it. Is the end of running away from me. That's not it either. Stretching. What is stretching? Space. Me.
振り返ってはいけない。
Don't look back.
永遠は無限ではない。
Eternity is not infinite.
永遠へ向かって時間が引き延ばされ続けようとも
Time stretches towards
終わり
eternity.
は存在する。
Yet it has an end. It's always awesome to hear. Right now we're in Okabe's dream. It approaches slowly, a star contrast to the star's flashing point. Is it really approaching? Looks like it's standing still. Slowly gives off that illusion. I don't know what it is, but it's something.
イベントホライゾン。
The event horizon. Try to reach towards it. But my hand won't move.
振り返ってはいけない。
Don't look back. I think one of the things I love about Steins Gate over every other time travel or time displacement TV show, movie, work of fiction, books, everything, comic books, everything, is that this has real science that they're using, and even though it is theoretical physics and quantum mechanics, it is at the same time they're using it as practical physics and practical quantum mechanics. And that's the only difference between what Steins Gate does and every other time travel, things dealing with time, like even stopping time or slowing time down, shows or media. And I think Steins Gate, even the anime does a really bang out job of explaining this to people who don't have a background in theoretical physics.
そこには1秒が永遠へと引き
Without
延ば
you
され
see
たあん
yourself
たが
trapped
連な
in
っ
a
ていた
second, stretch out to eternity. I'm slowing to a stop, but still falling, being pulled. The end never comes. Cinematic approach to zero. The second
時
pass.
間と空間の役割は
Time and space
入れ替わって
switched places. Second stretched out to infinity. So like this is contesting that at the event horizon, when time and space switch, you can only move through space like we move through time, which is it's uncontrolled. It is monodirectional, and it does not happen all at once. Even though they're talking about like how it stretches on for infinity, the second stretches on to infinity. But that's space. That's what we would deem as the three-dimensional world that we see. While time is so space moves like time, and time moves like space. And when time moves like space, that means that we are able to consciously put ourselves in a different time, and even still, like there could be an infinite number of timelines that we could put ourselves in, which means that as soon as we step off of the or step out and move through time, not only can we go to the past or all the way to the beginning of time to the end of time. Sometimes it could take a lot of effort to get to those places, but I think they're all doable. It's all reachable at that moment. Like going to, like traveling to Europe or Australia or Japan. It takes effort to get to those places, to move through it. And it will displace us, because even though space is moving at the rate of time, we will not be in the same space once we change. So literally, as soon as we step off of the trajectory that we're on, we can go, and we can end up anywhere. And getting back to like this timeline would be darn near impossible. We can get close, but it will never be the same once we step off. One second becomes 0.1 seconds. Well, yeah, exactly. Starts to stretch out. You won't. Face forward, struggle on. However close I get, I can never reach. To the Demon Lord's gate. Suddenly her words take on an amused tone. The Demon Lord's gate. You don't have the key. You can't pry it open. Try to shout. My mouth won't move. Mustn't look back. He'll be captured by the Demon Lord's minions and turned into a slime. Pictures from the Deli Man report flickers through my brain.
振り返ってはいけない
Don't look back. I want to look back. This dream is crucial to the game or the graphic novel and the manga. Yeah, this is crucial, and it is completely taken out of the anime. I think it's completely used a little bit, but like it always like it's amazing how they were able to still hold without going into this. Can't look back. Can't go back. I face towards the thing. I face the future of becoming a jelly man. While frozen for eternity. Yeah. Roused by a melody, I slowly open my eyes. Instead of an ocean of stars, I see the lab's familiar ceiling. Oh, what a bad dream. It's barred out. What time is it? She did send a lot. Came like you said, okay, you promised to show me 5100, remember? Are you still there? Your windows are open. Your lights are on. be serious. Come on, it's a computer, not a supermodel. Watch her work from lounge as much on breakfast banana. I would have preferred to get something from the convenience store, but I didn't want to leave. Maybe I won't go alone. No, the IBM is too heavy for her to carry, but still, there's no telling what this fanatic will do if I let her out of my sight. Suddenly, remember I got another mail. No, you can't borrow it.
ダメだと言っただろ
I already said no. Took me out the door to development room.
そもそもそれは凶
So
悪な
that
重さだ
thing
からな
weighs a ton.
お前
You
一人
can't
では
carry
運
it
べ
by
ない
yourself. We're not.
あいやいや待てい
Wait a minute. I'm not gonna help you.
なぜ貸すのが前提になっているのだ貸さないと言っているだろうが
Are you assuming I would lend it to you? I already said I wouldn't.
本当に
Really?
本当だ
Really?
どうしても
No matter
どうしても
what.
だ
No matter what. Insane. She does a thing typing on her phone at high speed. What a troublesome woman.
いいかよく聞け
Now listen well.
幻のレトロ PC IBN
For the
5000
Metro PC, the
そ
IBM
の主人
Fitness
とし
has
てこの
chosen
俺
me
法院京馬を選び契約した
as its contractual
それが
master.
厳然たる事実神ですら歪められぬ決定事
Only
項
God can change
シュ
his
タインズゲート
decision.
の選択だ
For that is the choice of
そも
Steins
そも
Gate.
契約において
Only
俺は
valuing
一時
IBM
的にこれの
5100
力を借りてい
power.
るに過ぎない
When I'm done with it, I'm returning it to its
使い
original
元
owner.
の教
Who's the
えることは
original
で
owner?
きんな
I can't tell you. I
守秘
swear
義
to
務
God,
も
I
ま
have
た
to maintain
契約の
secrecy
中
to
に
protect
含ま
the
れてい
original
る
owner
し
from those who
IBN
desire the
5100を
IBM
狙う連中から
5100.
元の所有者を守るためでもある
I mean, anything could happen. Maybe we might seduce Luca's dad, for instance. Get him to lend it to her for the 5100. Then I couldn't complain if Miyuki took it away. Let's avoid that situation at all costs. Because I don't think Margaret suits anyone with her personality. Since Luca's dad has a wife and kid, I don't think he'll fall so easily either. I was just thinking too much. Staring at the floor while assuming what I assume is defeat.
俺もそこまで鬼ではない
I'm not sympathy for your plight.
俺は俺の目的のためにこれと
I'm
契
the
約した
contract with the IBM
その
5100.
目的を果たした後ならば
After I
次
achieve
はお前
this
が
goal,
契
you
約で
can
きるように
negotiate with the original
元の所
owner
有者
for
と
a
交渉して
contract
やっ
of
て
your
も
own.
いい
My turn. Oh God. Okabe, you're an idiot. Anywhere you are and the fate of the world were already been
そ
decided.
してラグナロックが勝利に終わろうと敗北に終わろ
Oh,
う
I don't think he said that out loud.
この法院今日の人生は
Whether it ends in victory or defeat, my life is here will be.
今の言葉
Oh,
は
forget
忘れ
what
て
I
くれ
said.
そんな先の
This
こ
is
と
no
は
time to be thinking
今
about
は
the
考えてい
future.
る場合ではないから
After all, my future is already.
そ
Anyway,
れ
what
よ
is
り
it?
場所
Jeez, I have good things going on there. She's just oblivious to the mirror.
IBN 5100は柳林神社にあった
The IBM 5100 was at the Bardo Shrine. No, not that.
いやそうじゃない。
Information on number 8
8号機の
got
情報
leaked to a
が
third
第
party.
三者に漏れた。
Yeah. One favor to ask.
震えよ我が右腕。契約に基づき命じる。漆黒の極限をまといて我が望み、すなわち破壊の衝動を満たせ。かくして
Tremble.
塵は塵へ、灰は灰へと帰る。
Tremble, right arm of mine. By the covenant, I command thee, come forth, hellfire of the darkness black. Fulfill my desire for ultimate destruction. Ashes, ashes, dust to dust. And pull hard, both arms tearing to make it a door free with a terrible screech. Screech releases, but it sounds like it might have broken something too. Oh, whatever.
これじゃも
Oh, now I can't warm up any more chicken.
マユリよ、これはすでに電子レンジではない。
う工房だよ。じゃあ岡に新しく電子レン
That's
ジ
not
買っ
fair.
て
Go
き
buy
て
a new
よ。
microwave. Okay.
そんな金はない。
Don't have that kind of money. Besides, this was Dara's idea. Moving the regular door means we don't have to open it every time we want to send an email. Fires can be reprogrammed the microwave so that it won't stop when the door is open. This picture, cover lens with the
撮
hand.
影は禁止だと言っている。
To do no pictures.
何の苦言だ。とにかく撮るな。
Anyway, no pictures. Okay, supplies. Register as lab member number 5. Just a bit earlier. This choice between letting your leak prove the word time machine or forcing you to join our group. Directly you chose the latter.
俺も随分甘くなっ
I've gone soft. You told me that I killed her at a
た。
second
容
thought.
赦なく始圧師の命を絶っていたところだろう。
Okay, I was standing right next to me, but my monologue has no effect. Looks like she wants to ask something. What is
本
it?
当にタイムマシン。
Is it really a time machine?
本当だ。
Yeah,
お
she'll
前にも
see.
後で見せてやる。
She can't tell
だか
anyone,
ら
okay?
絶対に口外するな。いいな。
Alright, program complete. Looks up from the text of the manual she was reading. When did Karasu get here?
それじゃあ実験再開ね。
Let's resume the experiments.
また店長さんに怒られないかな。
案ずることはない。俺は昨日ミスター・ブラウンとこう約束したのだ。今日はもう揺らさないと誓う。
The movement being more shaking today. In other words, no shaking promise applied only yesterday. So since today is yesterday's tomorrow, we can shake all we want.
何の解決にもなってないだろう。どうしてそこまで自信満々でいられるのか不思議。
That doesn't settle anything. Why are you so confident is a mystery to me.
つまりこう言いたいのか、クリスティ。ミスタ
In other words, Christina, you want me to erase Mr. Braun?
言っとらんわ。
No.
それに岡部みたいな兵糧が向かっていってもあの店長にはかなわないでしょ。
Besides, I don't think a wimp like you stands a chance against him.
ムキムキだもんね。
He's so muscly. I'm gonna take another break. We'll be right back. Up some food. Fortunately, it's impossible to experiment without shaking the building. I have no choice but to negotiate with Mr. Prom somehow. The other 4 members look at me in anticipation. Are they planning to sacrifice me?
それがシュタインズゲートの選択か。しかし
Is this the choice of Steins Gate? How do I? Trying to think of a way to avoid talking to the manager. I wander to the window and look outside. Street below is mostly empty. Girl is polishing her bicycle in front of the building. A much younger girl is squatting next to her, watching her work. They're alone. I see only the backs of their heads from here, but I know who they are.
そこのバイト戦士
Hey, you part-time warrior. I call there, Susie. Looks up. Wiping the seat off. The sweat off her brow before looking up here. breaks her oath. Phone wave made subject change is ready to send email whenever we are. Send so it forwards. Setting it up so it forwards Ogre's phone. Ogre's phone. Fire taps on my phone. Mail address into the X's. Decided that Miura is going to be the one to send the email, so she starts typing on her phone. Originally, the microwave runs like always. This track phenomenon occurs when his mail goes through the phone. Wave minutes of exchange is dedicated. Going to mine. Two days ago. And a star.
これは
We're going to run over just really sorry to tell the auto expression.
これで電話レンジカッポ仮が紛れもなくタイムマシンだった
Okay, they just keep staring at my phone. Hey. Here it comes from outside the window. Anyway, they decided to ignore her. Mr. Brown is one thing, but she doesn't scare me at all.
さてラボメンの諸君
Other lab members, I assemble all lab members to go for a meeting.
第73回円卓会議を始めようと思
73rd,
う
we just had the 60th. And every graduate will come to order.
昨日は第66回だったぞ。間の6回はどこに消えた？
It's a round table conference, tell me. I gotta delete some of these messages, jeez. Where did the other 6 go?
細かいことを気にするとは器の小さいやつねだからクリスティーナは助手止まりなのだ
bastards care about minor details. That's why you'll never be more than an assistant, Christina.
だから私は助手でもクリスティーナでもないとあれほど。
Maybe I keep saying I'm neither your assistant nor Christina. I ignore Kirsty's complaints and proceed.
オペレーションウルド第一段階
The
で
first
は D メールが
stage
遅れる
of Operation Herb,
D メール
we
の性
tested
能
the
につ
limits
い
of
て
the email
検証した
technology.
今日の実験では作戦を第2段階へと進め
Here's his
この D メー
practical application
ルよ
of
り
the
実践
email.
的に使ってみようと
実践的か朝に届くようにして「おはようオカリン」ってちゃんと見てもらえるようにするんだね
Well, someone is pointing, so I can say, Good morning,
そんな
Ocarina.
わけがあるか。そんなものはチラシの裏にでも書いておけ。
And down the back of these links.
チラシの裏じゃオカリンに届かないよ。
Believe it, you won't get it.
俺が言っている実践的というのはすなわち
When I say practical applications, what I mean is like a short pause for a moment and then lower my voice.
過去を変えられるかどうか
Changing the past. Shock circles through the room.
ちょっと待って、そんなの危険すぎる。あんた神にでもなったつもり？
Hold on now, that's too dangerous. Are you trying to play
おや
God?
助手よ。何が危険だというのだ。
What's her name?
タイムパラドックスよ。もしも仮にパラドックスが発生した瞬間に世界が吹き飛んだら、あんたどうするつもり？
その時は俺もお前も死んでい
I
るだ
guess
ろう。
we'd be dead.
そんな無責任な考えで過去を変えようなんてふざけてるの？
You change the past so recklessly? Are you kidding me?
まさかあんた本気で世界に混沌をどうたらとかを実行に移そうとしてるんじゃないでしょうね。
Don't tell me you're not seriously trying to bring chaos to the world or whatever, are you? No, he's all talk. It's fine, ignore him. Chaos. You're a bad guy, okay?
ん？
Uncle B is a
So-
bad guy. Really?
大丈夫だよ。
Don't
オ
worry.
カリンはね、
Oberon's actually a very nice person, you'll
と
see.
てもいい人なんだ。
俺に対する評価など聞いてはいないが、クリスティーナの
Not
疑問に
really
は答
asking
え
for
る。
your appraisal, but I'll answer Christina's
確
question.
かに俺の野望は世界
My
に
dream
混
is
沌
to
をも
plunge
た
the
ら
world
す
in
こと
chaos. However, it's still far too early to bring
それを実行に移すには
that dream
あ
to
まりに
fruition.
ましてや18文字しか送れないメー
It
ルで
was
は
on 30 byte
で
byte,
きることなどほとんどない
36-bit email, 36 byte emails, and that's not enough for my
ゆ
purpose.
えに今回は
Therefore,
俺の
I
野
shall
望
set my ambition,
プロジェ
Project
クトカオ
Chaotic,
ティックについては
aside for now.
プロジェクトカオティック。
Yeah, okay.
思いつき？
Yeah. Did you just come up with that? Oh. Correct, Miss Geishi.
イエス。
Yes. Logan's just saying the first thing that comes to his mind. He's always like that.
俺を分析するなダルン。あとそこの助手正解したかのような
And,
ガッツ
and
ポーズは
always
よ
the
せ。
daughter, and
俺を
the
バカにしてる
assistant.
のか。
Really, you're not
ねえ
you're
ね
making fun of me.
え、それじゃあ
What are we gonna do? How do you want to change the past anyway?
まずこれはあくまで検証実験だということを忘れるな。過去を
First,
変えら
the
れるか
purpose
どう
of
かを
this
確かめられ
experiment
る
is
と
to verify
それ
whether
でい
or
いの
not you can actually change the past. Doesn't matter how trivial the change
岡部
is.
あんたバタフライ効果って知ってる？
もちろんだ。
Here's the product, of course. Yeah, it's like saying when the wind blows, the bucket maker gains.
あ、いやそれは同じ意味のようだけど違うような。
Yeah, no, it's kind of like that, but kind of not.
北京で蝶が羽ばたくとニューヨークで嵐が起きるだろ。
そうそう、それカウス理論の一つ。
Yeah, it's part of chaos theory.
つまりあんたの言う些細なことでも意図的に変えれば未来にその責任をどう取るつもり？
You didn't take responsibility for that.
タイターはこう言っていた。世界は多世界解釈で成り立っていると。
You're saying that the many world interpretation holds true.
だから過去を変えてもいいって？あんなうさんくさい自称タイムトラベラーの妄想を信じるの？
妄想だと証明できるのか？
妄想をよりどころにして行動した結果、取り返しのつかないことになったらどうするのかって言ってる。
If they are, how are you going to deal with consequences? Because you and I glare at each other. For some reason, I always ends up getting emotional whenever I argue with this assistant of mine. Such a weakness is unbefitting of an insane mad scientist. I need to calm down.
クリスティーナよ。お前は以前こう言っていたな。
Christina, you said it before, did you not?
仮説を積み上げて理論が観測されたとき、それは本物になる。
And about this pile up, the theories are
現代物
verified,
理学
they
は
become
宇宙の
reality.
すべての真実を
So
理
modern
解する。
physics comes to understand truth of the universe.
矛盾しているぞ。
You're contradicting yourself.
いいえ、してない。この電話レンジの原理にはまだ仮説すら構築されていない。
You don't even have an hypothesis for how the phone wave works.
今の私たちは手探り状態と言える。
Just
こ
following
んな
around
状
the
態
dark
で過去を
here.
変えてみようなんて
So too many
リスク
of
が
us
大きすぎる。
try to change the past.
せめてもうちょっと調べてからにすべき。
Should wait until we know more. Oh, so she's not unconditionally opposed.
実は試してみたくてうずうずしているのではないか？
You're actually itching to try it out, aren't you?
そんなこと。
Curiosity quickly
そ
looks
もそ
away.
も助手よ。お前は電話レンジカッコ仮はタイムマシンでは
Besides, didn't
ない
you want
と
to prove
思いたがっていたのでは
that
な
the
か？
phone wave name subject to change isn't a
タイム
time
マシンでない
machine?
なら過去を
It's
変
not
え
a
ること
time
などでき
machine,
ない。
and it can't change the
それが
past.
証明できるかもし
You
れ
can
ないの
prove
に
yourself right.
なぜ否定
So
す
why
る？
are you against it?
るさいな。
Oh, shut up.
それにタイムパラドックスのことを言うならばセルンはどうだ。
You're going to talk about time paradoxes. And what about Stein?
奴らはすでに100人以上の人間を過去に送り込んでいる。タイムパラドックスの一つや二つ起きていても不思議ではない。
You've already sent more than 100 people to the past. Surely a few paradoxes have happened by now.
あんな非人道的な実験をしてる連中と同じレベルまで落ちるつもり？
So you want us stoop to the same level as the guys did those inhuman experiments?
人体実験などしないしできないのだから安心しろ。
We're not doing human testing or anything, so relax. Someone, did you say someone? Suddenly Mayuri raises her hand. She was staring blankly at us this whole time, so I'm a bit surprised.
オカリンオカリン、あのね、マユシーはよくわかんないんだけど。
Okra and May, she doesn't really get it. But what are you going to
どう変
change?
えるの？
Finally, some constructive conversation.
では答えよう。俺がこの作戦において何をしたいかというと、
My goal for this operation is simple. We, my friends,
宝くじを当てるのだ。
are going to win the lottery. Everyone except me. One guy stares at me with an open mouth. I'm for it. If we win the lottery, we can actually buy computer parts I want and go to make clean every meal of the day. We'd be stupid not to try it. That's by a super hacker.
現金だな、オカリン。マユシーは悲しいです。
Money, Okarin, that makes Bayushi sad.
もっとね、世界が平和になる方法とかを考えるべきじゃないかな。
We should do something that will bring peace to the world.
例えばね、世界中のすべての人がウーパクッションを持っているようにするとか。
What if we gave everybody in the whole world an Upa cushion?
世界が平和にだと？なんだその偽善は。
She said, don't be really
俺を誰だと思っている？狂気のマッドサイエンティスト。はあ、
I am the insane mad scientist Yomakyo.
オカデ、 志が低すぎ。
Yeah, I thought you had ambition. Surrounded by idealists.
そもそも趣旨を履き違えるな。世界平和だと
Don't
か
get me wrong.
志な
This
ど
isn't about world
知ったことではない。
peace. This isn't about
俺
ambition.
は過去を変えられるかどうかを確かめる実験なのだ。
Whether or not we can change the past.
最も分かりやすいのは宝くじを当てられるか当てられないかだろう。
The easiest way to do that is to see if we can win the lottery, right?
でも最大の目的はお金だろ。
But your primary goal is the money, right? Isn't it?
金を手に入れればこんなオンボロビルからもおさらばだ。うわ大ビルか UPX に事務所を構えてやる。
Like on money, I can say goodbye to this rickety old building, moo-ha-ha, and I can get an office in DeVry or UPX.
ほら、やっぱ
See, just like I thought.
綺麗事ではないのだ。事務所を移れば開花のムキムキ店長の影に怯えず実験もやり金があれば未来ガジェットに使える研究費も確保できる。
I won't whitewash it. If we moved, we could experiment as much as we want without fear of Mr. Braun. If we had the money, we could build future gadgets of our dreams.
それに例えば100万円あればマユリの大好きなバナナはトラックの荷台が山盛りになるほど買えるのだぞ。
Maria's favorite bananas. A truckload.
まゆりさん、このゴーツくばりに惑わされないで。
No, Mayuri-san, don't let him tempt you.
黙れセレブセブンティーン。
Shut it, Celeb 17.
セレンディピティ？
Serendipity.
セレブセブンティ
Celeb
ーン。
17?
何よ。
How's that supposed to
親
mean?
の金でホテル住まいをしている分際で人のことをゴーツくばりなどと言うな。
Get in a hotel off your parents' money. You can never understand the plight of a poor student like us. Kirsty puts on a sulky expression. I'm 18 now, she protests, but I ignore her. Doesn't matter if she's 18, Celeb 17 sounds better.
萌香さん、あなたはどう思いますか？
Welcome back, Blue! Yippee! No reaction from Mocha.
あの、
Yeah, whatever I was trying didn't work. I have no idea what Mocha is thinking, but I treat your lack of opposition as approval.
不満があるならば代案を出すがいい。過去が変わったと分かりやすく認識できる些細な事象だ。
You're going to complain,
何
then
かあ
I
るか？
then suggest an alternative change to the past that would be both trivial and easy to understand. Got anything?
私が今泊まっているホテルを変えてみる。
Let's try changing the hotel I'm staying at. Here's his voice lacks
俺
conviction.
たちには全く無関係な話だ。セレブ
Are we supposed to
17
know the
は
difference?
品川だろうがウグイス
You
谷だろ
want
う
to
が
stay in
どこへでも好きに移ればいい。
and do it on your own. It should be easy for a celebrity 17 like you.
そんな言い方しなくてもいいだろ。
Do you have to say it like that? Why is Saga done?
あそこにはラブホ街が。
That's where all the love hotels are.
そういうくだらないこと言ってるとロボトミー手術してあんたの前頭葉をかき出すぞ。
One more word out of you, and I'll exercise your frontal lobe with a rusty scalpel. Holy crap, a lobotomy. That's mad scientist territory.
じゃあいつも買ってるジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンを若鶏一口唐揚げに
And
変
how
えて
about
み
we
る
change
のか
my
な。
fried chicken to a different brand?
前よりは一生唐揚げをむさぼっていろ。
Nobody cares what brand of chicken you eat. Aww. Silence has been upon us. Hirsu and Mayuri are still thinking, but I doubt they'll come up with anything good. I can't tell what she's thinking. She's even thinking at all. She's just staring at her phone motionless. She's not even typing for a change. Dara has already declared his support for me. Now he's browsing away news sites as if the whole thing doesn't concern him.
結局タイムマシンを前にしても思いつく
Even
こと
with
は
the
それ
time
ほど
machine
ない。
before you all,
という
this
こ
is
と
all you can think of.
お前たちの
sure
想像
lack
力も実
imagination.
に代案がなければ俺の案を採用する。
If there are any other suggestions, we'll use. If there's no other suggestions, we'll use my plan. Hirsu frowns, but she doesn't raise any more complaints. As I thought, she too wants to know if we can change the past. She's a scientist through and through. And if I'm not mistaken, she has a bit of mad here too. Ha 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 ha. Take out my phone, put it to my ear.
これより
Speak,
Operation
begin switch to
大
vibration
体
mode.
問題ない。
Yes, no problem.
責
I
任は全
here
て
I
こ
kill
の
them.
法に今日のこと
Take on all responsibility. Here,
迷
don't
惑をか
worry.
けず
Nothing will come back to you.
そう
Shall be dead.
これが俺の選択であり
No, won't be done.
シュタインズ
But this is my choice, and the choice of Steins Gate. Ragnarok is near.
間近
Elsai Kankaru.
臭いコンビル
Put my phone away and look at my lab
Deo.
windows.
作戦開始。
Now begin the operation. Nobody moves a muscle. They just look at each other. What do you want us to do?
俺に指示されなければ何もできない
Are
の
you
か
capable of doing anything without my instructions?
まずは宝
First, we need to buy a lottery ticket.
いいえ、過去の当選番号を手に入れればいいのに。
No, first we need a winning number.
その通りだセレブセブンティーンよくわかっているじゃない
Okay, Celeb 17, now you're talking.
セ ウェブ17言うな。
Call me Celeb 17. You just don't know which lottery to go for. I think we should go for I think we should go for Dream Summer Jumbo.
それね、この
Saw
間
a
テレ
TV
ビの
commercial
CM で
for
見
it
た
the
よ。
other day.
当選発表はされたのか？
Did they announce the winners? Should be next week or the week
それでは
after.
意味がないではないか。 D メールは過去にしか送れないのだぞ。
No point. We can only send emails fast. Alright. Oh. Angel Summer Jumbo.
本末転倒だ。サマージャンボにこだわるな。
You
一
get
番
the
近
bird
い時期
backer.
に当選発表が行われた宝くじを探すのだ。
We get fixated on Summer Jumbo. Let's look at the lottery. The last lottery that announced its winners. I'll Google it. Tyler starts searching on his computer. Meanwhile, Curzio is
例
thinking
えば
hard.
未来から当選番号が送られてきたとして私は信じるかしら。
Someone sent me the winning numbers from the future. Would I believe it?
あのね、ナヨシーはそもそも
And
宝く
Mayushi doesn't even know how to buy a lottery ticket.
そうよね。10代の女の子が宝くじは買わないと思
So
う。
I don't think teenage girls buy lottery
萌えか
tickets.
は買ったことは？
Have you ever bought one, Mocha? I'm standing alone in the corner of the room. Her shoulder twitches. Shakes her head a little bit.
オカリンは買ったことあ
How
る
about
の？
you, Okarin?
ロト6を1回だけやったことがあ
Tried the Lotto 6 once. Didn't even get a penny. The Lotto 6 network, I'm pretty sure they announce the winning numbers every week. Like, sir, the Lotto 6 announce the winning numbers every Thursday. As opposed to last week's 1 through 7 plays on the
この
homepage.
当たり番号を D メールで
You
送
sure
る
they're
の？
going to send out the winning numbers in a team
る。
round?
そういうことだ。もちろん、これがロト6の当選番号だと補足してだから。
You have to mention it's for Lottery 6. Oh, last week's first prize was 2 million. About 2 million. My heart skipped a beat there.
いや、待て1等はまずい。
Hey, first prize is too much.
2億は
Why?
さ
That's an awful lot of money. Ha ha ha.
いやそうでもなく糸
No,
は
not that. First place would be too
Medachisugi.
conspicuous. What?
わからないのか俺は
Can you get it?
Chikan
You
ni
didn't
order
pay
kiri minamo da zo.
realization. If you win first
もし
prize,
ロト6で
the
糸を
media
出
will
して
cover the
マス
event
コミから取材を
and
受け
my
ることに
cover
なっ
will
て
be
る
blown.
ならんわ。
That's stupid.
マユシーが当選した
What
こ
if
とに
Mayushi wins?
ダメだオペレーションウルト第2段階はそこのセレセブが言ったように リスクがあるのも事実
Stage 2 operation or does have it risk, just like Celebrism said.
セレセブって略すなよ。
Celeb 7, don't abbreviate.
責任は取るという意味で俺が当選者とならなければ
I'll be the winner. That way, I shoulder all of the risk.
まさかあんた金を自分のものにしたいだけじゃなかろうな。
Oh my god. See you then. Ignore Celeb 7's remark. We should have our wings as softly as possible. I'm not scared or anything, really.
というわけでここは目立ちすぎずに
Anyway, we should
2
give a
等
little
の
lower. How
2
much is second
等の
prize?
賞金を
Looks like it was 23 million yen.
3等を狙
Let's
ってみ
try
ようと
third prize. That was only 700,000 yen.
それでいい
Yeah, that's good.
その辺が
That should be about right.
岡部って結構チキンね。
You're such a chicken. That's rich coming from the
さっ
one
きまで
who was
タ
so
イムパラドッ
worried
クスの
about
リスクを心配し
his
ていたとは
time
思えない言い方だな
paradoxes.
セレセブ
Hey, Slepchev,
お願いだからその呼び方やめて。
begging you to
せ
call
め
me
て
that.
助手にして。
I'll settle for assistant.
それに私はあんたの考え方に納得はしてない。
And don't misunderstand, I'm still worried about what could go
リ
wrong.
スクを考えて多すぎず少なすぎずの絶妙な金額を設定しようとしているのに
I'm trying to minimize our risk by choosing an amount that's just about right. Stop being so stubborn.
どうだか。
No, you. Decided to let Celeb 7 have the last word.
70万円だと
You could fill a truckload of banana with 7,000 yen.
山盛りになるかな
Nobody said anything about using the entire dividend on bananas, but it looks like Mary has intended to do so. Let's ignore the glutton for now. For your prize, you need to get 5 matching numbers. As we 6 numbers, or first number is 8. First prize for matching all 6. Second prize for matching 5 numbers plus the bonus number. Third prize is for matching only 5 numbers.
萌え新たにラボメンとなったお前に最初の任務を与える
She clearly didn't expect her name to
D
be
メール
called.
として送る文面を考えてもらおう何も知らない
You
1
know
週
what to
間前
put in the email.
ロト6を買おうと思わせるような文
It
章を
needs to convince the unknowing me 1 week ago to buy. Used to convince an unknowing me 1 week ago to buy into a lottery 6.
私が
メールマナの中そういうのは得意だろ
You are the male demon. This should be right up your alley. Doesn't seem that interested, but she nods. Set the phone name subject to change to forward to my phone.
先週の木曜日っていうことは5日前か。D メールはそこに送るの？
About 5 days, is that okay? Tracy puts on her lab coat before checking the phone's attachment to phone wave. Name subject to change. 25 was 5 days ago. It needs to arrive right before that, right?
だったら1週間前ね。7
So
日は
when we go
168
7
時間
days
だから
is
ちょっと調整して
168 hours, so let's
170 シ
round
ャー
up
プ
a
でセッ
bit.
トしましょう。
Enter 170. 170 pound.
0 シャープ
She's finished typing the email onto her phone. This is number 40 with 37. So you won't get first or second prize.
まあこんなものだろう
なんだかとってもうさんくさい
That's kind of shady.
作り直す
な。これでいい。他にやりようがないだろう。
Anywhere the way.
確かに。
That's kind of shady.
大丈夫だよむしろね
Don't worry, I'll put in low shady things so it's
大
perfect.
好きだからぴったりだと思うな
And I think it feels like she's making fun of me. It's like she's making fun of me. In any case, our preparations are complete. It's hard to believe that all it takes is to send emails. It's hard to believe that that's all it takes to send emails to the path.
さて。
Time has come. Prepare to open Steins Gate.
前から気になってたんだけど、そのシュタインズゲートって何な
It's
の？
been bugging me. What is that Steins Gate thing?
オカリンの口癖なんだよね
Zokurin's
シュタイ
catchphrase.
ンズゲートはシュタインズゲートだ。それ以上でも以下でもない。
Steins Gate is Steins Gate. Nothing more, nothing less.
説明になってない。
That doesn't explain anything.
いちいち水を差すな。今考えるべきはそこではないだろう。
Don't complain about every little thing. It's not important right now. Just my finger on the send button, my hands are shaking to fight it and keep them steady. Starting at the microwave. Swallow hard. Just spinning backwards, the microwave comes to life. Inner timer ticks down. Changing to the past. Paradox cure. You can do irreparable damage to the world, I know. It's working. All I need to do is press the send button. Can't stop now. I pressed the button. Sending, yay. Phone displays a flying mail animation and the words sending mail. Here we go. Wave vertigo washes over me. I feel as if my feet have left the ground. Suddenly my vision blurs. Everything turns monochrome. Is the ground shaking? Every cell in my body is screaming. This is wrong.
どうかした？
Okran, are you okay? Yuri's voice brings me to my senses. Realize that color has returned to the world. What was that just
大丈
now?
夫？
Are you okay? Yuri raised her hand in front of my face. Blinking several times, I notice I'm standing stock still, gripping my phone. Phone should be displaying mail sent, but it's not. Instead it's showing me a normal standby display. Something isn't right here. Look around, I'm inside the lab. Phone wave needing subject change isn't on. I sent the mail at the time I read 1:15. In other words, still be running for about 2 minutes more. The phone wave subject change is silent. Scan the room. Other things feel wrong. Just a few seconds ago, Dara was sitting in front of the X6800. Now he's sitting in front of the lounge computer. Did he teleport? At least I don't remember seeing Dara get up and move to the lounge. Tracy is sitting cross-legged on the sofa reading a massive technical book. She should be in development room too. He is standing on the edge of development room. Nothing particularly different about her. She's next to me, she's looking at me with a confused expression. This is wrong. Mary, how long have you been standing there? What do you mean? Just tell me. Maybe 30 seconds? 30 seconds, really? Yeah, you suddenly ran over to the phone wave and then looked at your phone. Start going, ha ha ha. Say that again, Mary. Tara calls out from the lounge. He started going, ha ha ha. The ha 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 part? Ha ha. More sexy this time. Stop it, perf. Persons are exchanging their usual banter. How can these guys be so calm? I just sent a mail that may have changed the past. Why aren't they interested in the results? That's right, the mail. Quickly check my mail. Yeah, it's there. Mail arrived a week ago.
何のこと？
Oh, what's going on?
ロト6は当た
The
ったのか
money, did I win the lottery 6? Such memories, but I turned up nothing. No memory of buying a ticket, no memory of winning third place, nothing.
そこのセルセブよ
俺は3等を当てたか。
He slept sub. Did I win third place?
だからセレセブって言う
Of course, third place of what?
何？
What? Again, this feeling of disconnect. Hydrate. Poison Bunny, thank you for stopping by. I'm hydrating. Thank you for the hydrate. Yay. I approach Karasu. He's lounging on the sofa.
今何と言った？
What did you say just now?
今
What?
何と言ったんだ？
What the hell did you say just now? Karasu glanced back at me.
文句あるの？私が何を言おうと勝手。
What? And then you just...
そうではなく、
Not
3等って
that.
何
You
のこ
said
とと言っ
third
てた？
place of what, right?
Lotus
I mean
six no
third
Santo
place of lottery, the Lotto 6.
は？
What? Karasu gives me a puzzled look. Doesn't seem like she's messing with me.
誰？俺はたった今、ロト6の当たり番号を電話レンジカッコ借りて送った。
Tara, I sent myself the winning Lotto 6 numbers just now, didn't I? Holy crap. Tara's eyes light up. That's brilliant, man. You can use email to make ourselves billionaires. I can buy all the computer parts I want and go to Make Wing for every single meal of the day. I'm so pumped up. This is wrong.
マイリー、バナナでトラックの荷台を満杯にす
Here,
る。
you were gonna buy a truckload of bananas, right?
トラックの値段
Truckload? Who's
誰
gonna
が
fill
満
it up?
杯にするの？
This is wrong. I look at Mocha. She's staring at the pool like usual, but I don't miss the confused glance she throws my
待て
way.
待て。たった今、オペレーションウルドの第2段階を実行に移しただろ。
Wait, what happened to stage 2 of Operation Urd?
第2段階って過去を変えられるかどうか確かめる実験のことでしょ？
By stage 2, you mean the experiment to see if we can change the past, right?
そうだ、そのことだ。
Right, that's it. Yeah, that's what we were all thinking.
何？
What?
どんな内容を送れば
About what to
過去が変わ
send,
ったかわか
so
るだ
you
ろう
can
ねって。
tell if the past has changed. I think we should definitely go with Okran's Lotto 6 idea.
でもそんなの現金だってマヨシーは思う
Maybe
ね。
she thinks we shouldn't be so greedy for dough.
あ、現金は現金でもね、ゆきちさんいっぱいっていう意味じゃなくて、
But when I say dough, I don't mean for baking.
そこは説明しなくてもわかると思う。
I think we all know what you mean.
本当？よかった。でね、現金だからもっと世界が平和になりますようにみたいなのにしようよ。
Really? That's great. So instead of being greedy, we should do something that will bring peace to the world.
例えばね、世界中のすべての人がウーパクッションを持っているようにするととっても幸せだと思うよ。
I think if we gave everybody in the whole wide world a new cushion, I think everybody would be happy. The only ones that would be happy are little kids in Mayushi. What? What are you guys saying? They're acting like we never sent the email with the winning numbers. Six ticket. And the numbers are the same as the ones on my D-mail. Grab a girl by a slender waist.
ルカ子、お前これをどこ
Where
で
did you get this?
痛いです。オカリ、ルカ君をいじめちゃダメだよ。
Here he gets between us. I let go reluctantly.
岡部、あんたどうしたの？さっきからなん
What's
か
wrong
変
with you, Okabe? You're acting weird. Is the heat getting to him?
ルカ子、すまなかった。だが教えてくれ。
Sorry, girl. I need to know, where did you get that auto 6 ticket? You told me the
教
numbers.
え
I
た。
did?
俺が
And now it's a
マ
2-eye.
さんから
Told me to buy them because they might win.
本当か？
Really?
それはいつ？
When was that?
週間
A
前
week ago. Don't you ask me, what were you thinking? This wasn't supposed to happen. However, the past certainly has changed. Or has it? Seems like it has. Same time, the present seems to have changed too. Wait, did we go should have been the lottery 6?
わあ、じゃあオ
Oh,
カ
our
リンは
friends
今
are
日
psychic.
Okabe、あんたまさか電話レンジで当たり番号を送ったの？ 何よ。
for the raid. I appreciate it lots. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream, Cuban? Oh, my neck. This is... Yeah, furious. Lean to spy on enemies, avoid being spotted. Oh god. Oh boy. Buddy, are you doing awesome, Kiwi? I'm not much on questions, but I hope you're doing good these days. Well, I've been doing okay for the most part. Just been trying to do as much as I can, streaming and content-wise, to try and get like as much income as possible and open new ways of income. Because unfortunately I'm going through money struggles, and I'm not the only one. So is my family. So that's one of the reasons why they discussed with us and told us that there wasn't going to be any Christmas presents this year, because we're all really tight on money, and I didn't want to have a Christmas without my little sisters actually getting to open up gifts. So I grabbed money out of my rent money to get them gifts. So in doing so, I am $200 behind on rent, which hopefully can make up, because there's a bunch of other things that I'm in debt to when it comes to my dad. The things that he's paid from stuff that's happened, or things that needed to be done in my room. So, you know, one gets tired when trying to do and create as much content as possible. There's a certain mentality that you have, you know? But I'm still trying my best. And that's why celebration or donathon streams like these are very important, because I try to do them as not only as a special celebration, but as also a like an emergency stream when I need funds and they're important, if that makes sense. Also, thank you, Nick. No, it's okay, Cuban. I appreciate it lots either way. Okay, Muffin. Well, welcome back. Hello, JC. Thanks for committing to the stream as well. It sounds like there's someone else here.
Hey! You better hope you're fast!
Oh my god, he's still chasing. He's still chasing